Welcome to Have You Read It? The channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're diving into Peak Mind. Find your focus, own your attention, invest 12 minutes a day by Amishi P. JAR. This book is your guide to understanding and training your attention, that superpower we often take for granted. JAR, a cognitive neuroscientist, shares insights and practical exercises to help you reclaim focus in our distracting world, making it a unique blend of science and actionable advice. The book begins by highlighting how much of our lives we miss because we're not fully present, introducing the concept of attention as a superpower that determines what we perceive, learn, and remember. JAR explains that attention is not just one thing, but a system comprised of three subsystems: the flashlight, the floodlight, and the juggler, each playing a crucial role in how we navigate the world. However, this superpower is fragile, easily depleted by stress, poor mood, and threat, which JAR refers to as kryptonite for attention. These factors lead to attentional hijacking, where our focus is pulled away from what we intend to focus on. To combat this, the book introduces neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt, and explains mindfulness as a tool to train the brain and strengthen attention. JAR shares her personal journey, discovering mindfulness as a way to manage her own attention crisis. The book references the sustained attention to response task and explains how studies using the task show the power of mindfulness in improving focus and reducing errors. Load theory posits that attention is a constant resource. The question is where it's being directed. The vigilance decrement explains how our performance declines over time without mindful intervention. Mind wandering, though often seen as a problem, served an evolutionary purpose, and it still can be beneficial to switch between internal thoughts and external stimuli. We need both the flashlight and the floodlight. However, uncontrolled mind wandering is a problem, leading to perceptual decoupling, mistakes, and increased stress. To solve this, we must pay attention to our attention and be aware of when our focus drifts. JAR emphasizes the importance of recognizing the forces that degrade our attention, including stereotype threat and the cognitive costs of high-demand intervals. Trying to use failed strategies like positive thinking and suppression to solve attention issues is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Mindfulness is presented as a mental workout. The book guides the reader through core practices like breath awareness, the body scan, and open monitoring, all of which protect against stress-related decline in attention. The book highlights the importance of monotasking, as multitasking reduces the neural activity and richness of our perceptual experience. Working memory, a dynamic walk space in the brain that is closely related to attention, has limited capacity. If attention is hijacked, working memory becomes filled with irrelevant content, impeding our ability to perceive, connect, and regulate our emotions. Our brains are built for bias, and the attention system amplifies what we focus on, for better or for worse. This book challenges the reader to rethink their relationship with their mind, encouraging presilience, a training of the mind so that we maintain our capacities even as we are experiencing challenge. There is a discussion of the default mode network of the brain, and emphasizes the importance of controlling the DMN with the use of mindfulness meditation practices, as well as learning to pay attention to your attention and monitor your mind wandering so as to have an easier time staying on task. One should be present with all events that may occur in one's life, and allow a non-judgmental view of the experiences. The author emphasizes the value of making connections with others so as to improve your relationships, which in turn improves the attention you're willing to provide. The final important lesson JAR provides for the reader is to not be afraid to experience boredom, as often it's when our bodies are bored that new levels of ingenuity may be reached. The point is to stay calm and embrace a non-judgmental view of the experiences that are coming forth. The point is to have meta-awareness. Attention is a superpower, shaping our perception, learning, and decisions. Treat it like a currency, spend it wisely. Stress, poor mood, and threat are kryptonite for attention, leading to mental time travel and decreased focus. Recognize these drains. Mindfulness isn't about feeling better. It's about training your brain to be more present and resilient, even in tough situations. 12 minutes of daily mindfulness can protect against stress-related attention decline. It's push-ups for the mind. Drop the story to overcome biases and see situations clearly. What you pay attention to determines your experience of life. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.